great team win tonight. Really felt like all three phasers was really good. Defense came out again and just played phenomenal again against a very, very good offense. Held them to the lowest points they've seen pretty much all year. Offensively, was very happy with what we did. We talked about scoring 30 or more. We hit the number right on the head. I think we kicked more field goals than anybody in America, but we found a way to win and found 30 points. But great job by the special teams. They continue to do great with their coverage units. We had the block punt, which was big. I can't say enough about Coach LaRussa and the special teams and what they did. With that being said, questions?
Tyson, first half, Charlotte seemed to move the ball pretty well. What changes did you guys make in the second half to kind of slow them down?
Well, we knew, we talked about how you got to weather the storm early because they're a good offensive football team. And so we had to kind of see the formations we were getting, what were they doing, and then try to adjust to that. I thought Coach White did really good. He's done it several times. At halftime, he's been able to change completely what they see going into the second half, and that gives us an advantage. So, I thought he did a really good job on the adjustment. But, once we got past the first couple drives in the first half, I could see our defense starting to settle in. The biggest thing for me is, the running back core for Charlotte have been really, really good, and able to hold them for, the yardage that they had was pretty good for us.
What were the adjustments that were made defensively?
We mixed the fronts and the coverages, and then we started, they were doing a lot of check with me's, looking at what we were doing. And so we started in the second half checking a little bit when they checked. So if we showed pressure, we checked out of it or brought pressure, changed fronts, those kind of things. And that gave us a little bit of advantage here.
Is it fun for you to just watch this defense, like each week, just figure out how can they continue to one up themselves and, holding that offense to what they did, shutting them out in the second half after they've averaged 30 coming into this?
No, it's been a blast. I mean, I'm happiest head coach in America. To sit there on the sidelines and be able to watch those guys, play how they play. It allows me, I've said it before, allows me to change my mindset offensively, because I know by the time we hit, the second half, I got a good feel for, all right, this is what they're capable of doing. We're holding them pretty good, and it helps me offensively, not have to put the pedal to the metal all the time. So it's fun to watch, to answer your question.
Tyson, your line has been pretty reliable this season. Today, 4 sacks. Was it something that Charlotte was doing that you weren't expecting, or? No,
it was probably bad by me. I took a chance 2 to 3 times. We got in some second and long scenarios. I knew they had 2 really good ends. I mean, Highsmith's excellent. Their number 40's excellent. I knew they would give us a hard time on an island with our tackles, as good as Pate is and Cole is and all that. If you hold the ball, they're going to get to you. And a couple second downs, I said, hey, I'm going to try to hold it here, and I was wrong, and that was bad by me. And a couple times we were able to get out of that scenario, which was a good thing. But as the game went on, we finally said, hey, run the ball, max protect, get the ball out of our hands. Those guys were, they're 2 really good players.
Did it feel good to finally have some of those trick plays come to fruition?
Yes, very much so. We knew going into it that it was going to have to be that way. We knew they were too good of an offense to not go put 30 or more out there. So it was good to see.
Penalties, just 1 penalty tonight, and the last game was just 2. You feel like you guys are cleaning a lot of things up and just playing very efficiently now?
I do. I think we're playing good football. The one pass interference call that we had against it, I thought was just a great play by Craig, to be honest with you. But that's football. You're going to get some of those calls against you every now and then. But playing good football, clean football. And we're going to need it down the stretch. We're about to hit a stretch here that's, we're going to play some really good football teams down the stretch. We got to continue to do that.
What did you see from Roger Cray today? He had the pick and just, got his rhythm back tonight.
It was great to see him back out there. He did exactly what I thought he would do, just very talented, great ball skills. When he had the interception, he was able to wheel around real fast, make the adjustment. It was great to see him back there at returner. We put him back there at punt returner. Thought he handled the ball well. It's just good. It adds that depth to our defense. He's a good player.
Coach, it seemed like today that you saw glimpses of what the offense could be, kind of that high-flying offense that kind of advertised in the offseason. What do you got to do to kind of take the next step to where this is like a consistent thing? It's not, hit or miss?
We just, for us, I don't think we change anything that we do. I think it's a little bit of, it was the right place at the right time, the right opportunity. We've taken some of those shots before and they hadn't worked out for us. They worked out this time. The mindset changed a little bit in this game because I was concerned with, here's a team coming in at Charlotte averaging 33 a game, so you're going to have to play more aggressive. Whereas before, I knew I could play a little more conservative. I just felt like in this game, we had to be able to put the pedal down a little bit, but just continue to do what we do. I feel like Ty's really getting in a groove now. He's doing a nice job. We're really using the strengths of our receivers and our running backs in the O-line. So we just got to keep dialing them up.
Did he look a little bit more aggressive running tonight to you?
Ty, yeah, the one down in the red zone did a great job. I mean, ran over 2 or 3 guys, and so that was good to see. But Ty's a great competitor, and we did the opposite. Everybody's rushed the ball pretty good against them, and we ended up throwing it. So tried it. I thought they did a nice job, handling us in the run game. We had a lot of tough yardage there in the run game, but they did a good job against us there. But we were able to make the big plays down the field, so I'll trade that any day of the week.
How much had you worked on that wide receiver pass in practice, and what made you pull the trigger on it ultimately down there near the goal line?
We've worked it periodically. It's something we've done. We've actually ran here when I was here before twice. Ran it with Brandon back in 15, and then ran it against South Florida in the bowl game down in Miami. But you always pull one out of the back pocket every now and then, so that's always been a good one.
So who's got better hands, Ty, or you can compare Brandon, or Jeremy Darvin from earlier this year?
Well, I think Jeremy may have better hands, to be honest with you. I'm gonna always give the benefit of the doubt to the big man. Ty's not gonna appreciate that.
Coach, you said on Thursday you expected this game to come down to like the final few minutes of the game. Were you kind of surprised that you opened up quite a big lead?
It wouldn't have surprised me if it was whoever had the ball last. If I knew if their offense got in a groove, which they were starting to a little bit, and our defense was able to stop them and get momentum back. But I was fully anticipated it going all the way down to the end. You got to have that mindset. I just feel like our guys operate better that way when they appreciate the opponent they're about to play. They know they got to play their best football. If you play your best football, then you get to, after the game, go, hey, great job. We didn't have to worry about it. So I like to take that approach because if Charlotte, if they did what they normally do, it would be the last possession.
You go into the year, expecting some things that no matter whatever's on your mind, would you ever would have thought 4-0 in Conference USA would have been on the table, or just in general the way that things have played out? Would you have seen this coming?
I fully expect to win. I really do. I've said it before. I know we're a growing team. I know we got a lot of football left in us and those things, but it's hard to promote winning if you don't expect to win. And you have to expect to win every game you play, no matter who the opponent is. And that's the name of the game. So our team has embraced that. Now they have momentum. They have confidence. And we're about to hit a gauntlet here where we're going to have to keep that attitude of, hey, expect to win every game you go into. So, yeah, I always expect to win.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.